Hi everybody, how's it going? I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today in Anime Reaction, we're going to be watching the 11th episode of Gamers. It's almost over.
It's almost over.
So last week on Gamers, another week,
Another clusterfuck.
Yeah, I was going to say another misunderstanding, but clusterfuck works just as well.
Situation normal?
All fucked up.
Anyway, 3,
2,
1, let's jam.
Speaking of stupid.
Like how it actually used the same damn scene and then the quick cut. Good shit.
I walk a lonely road. Oh.
Bruh.
Shit.
Shit. Oh, yeah. She looks like she hadn't slept in like 2 weeks.
There's nothing to get used to in this series.
Wait, harem?
Ouch.
I just keep thinking of the My Way Juggernaut bitch cartoons. Charles, you in my head. Ouch. Backhanded compliment if ever there was one.
Slump.
But those sad faces, though.
Well, at least from everything we've seen so far of Agiri, she's not really interested in anybody other than Urahara.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Urahara doesn't get that.
Yeah. It's actually really funny to watch people flip out over friendly relationships versus their relationships. Their love relationships.
It's something that you see in real life often.
Yes. All too often. Stop it, damn you.
Well, I get the feeling you were just about to name drop someone.
I was.
I could hear that little half breath.
We know way too many people like that. Or,
Oh, God.
not really.
No, we know way too many people
Yeah.
like that. Girls,
We don't get it so much anymore. It's more of a teenager thing.
Yeah.
But
True. Which explains the
There's
series.
there's a few people who still do it up to our age.
true. They're called immature.
High school never ends. If Bowling for Soup's to be believed. You know
No,
what? I'm
they're
so
just-
tired of talking about Aguri and Amano. You want to bang? Like that ass, for example. This sounds like the lead up to a porno, I swear.
The stupid way.
Are they really teasing that right now? Oh, God. Whew. Going for the collar grab. Outside? Oh my. She's
Calm down, girl.
scratching at the walls. Oh god. Also, how thick are the telephone poles in Japan?
Right? Everybody can hide behind them.
Right? You mispronounce fuck up. Ouch! There's the fall of a bucket toilet. My, what a interesting karmic punishment. Oh, changing speed up. Very advanced technique.
She's practicing.
Well, yeah, the love hotels are only double booking. Do you? Do you really? Got him! Cha-ching!
Holy shit.
It sounds more like a car commercial disclaimer than innuendo.
How long are you going to sit in there and listen to that?
All together now.
I want this amusement park.
Right?
This exquisitely balanced half-acidness.
Actually mental. Yeah, that's right. Ouch. I feel how people feel when they watch us.
Oh, poor VR.
Oof. He's like a duck. Cool on the surface. Freaking out beneath. He's getting that Charlie Brown laugh on.
No waitress this time?
Also, Tendo. Goddamn. Nice outfit.
Morse code.
I don't believe you.
Not helping. What's up?
And the Date Crashers.
This is going to be the worst, awkwardest fifth wheel ever.
5th and 6th wheels, so at least the load's even.
I count her as a half.
A flat tire, as it were. You gotta strike while the boy's still hot. Voluntold. And slump. Oh. Ah. Gee. Ouch! Woo! Got him.
She hit she hit the enemy for
Massive damage. Overkill. 9999. Oh.
Moderate damage.
Oh. Super effective. Oh!
It's super effective.
Critical hit. KO! One hit KO! Get wrecked, scrub!
Tendo.
Oh, their faces. Oh.
Poor Tendo.
Just as planned.
Yeah, that's about the right reaction. Those poor... I don't say they're teacups, more like creepy sculptures. My, what a very gothic and fancy dungeon.
Is the lolly gonna get the scaredest? How much you want to bet the lolly gets the scaredest?
That would be very unexpected. Aye.
Oh!
Oh, it's gonna get awkward.
Yeah. Got him.
Don't do it.
Oh.
Just do it. Damn it. Fuck.
Exactly that. Fuck this shit, we're out.
Oh.
Ditched. Oh. Bruh. Nope.
KO?
Is a sister, doesn't count. Weird fidgeting. Weird fidgeting action there.
Sit. I've seen that done before.
Nope, they didn't say anything.
Where the fuck are you?
Nah, she's more calm about that. Oh. Oh boy. This boy gonna get stabbed.
Oh my god.
Oh, this boy gonna get stabbed. You're gonna get stabbed because of me, aren't you?
This is gonna end up like school days.
This amount of stupidity does not deserve to exist in this world. I'd be okay with that.
Don't say that about half of our friends, because you know it. That's probably the worst part about this entire series is I've seen
So relatable.
all of it. Just lay down on his lap and pass the fuck out.
Lip budget? Oh, please, I'd love a fuck tell him the truth. Oh. Mm-hmm.
Sploosh.
Hey, this bench is what? Did it rain? No, it's raining. Ouch. Ah, shit! Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's smart. Make the person that you think is sick run.
How very Amano of him. And then, still holding hands. Oh. I'm never washing this arm again. Des. That's it, huh? Wow. So we should run like it is Godzilla, though it's not. Don't think, just do.
Yoink.
Good job. Sorry. Oh. Oh? Ho ho! Amano, look at you, boy. Oh, God. That's so cute.
Duh.
Ear to ear. You think? And all's well that ends well.
Famous last words.
Watch out for the float! The fuck you want about? Aw.
Ow.
Ooh. I get the feeling that's gonna actually...
That's gonna show up next episode.
Oh. Random gaming in bikinis for no particular reason. I like it.
Oh, man. I can dig it.
I can dig it. Swimsuits. Something digital. Well, I dig it all.
Forgot to get Discord ready.
Rip.
Mama-san.
Oh, man.
Well, let's just sit in the afterglow of that glorious end card.
There we go.
There we go. Good images. Good vibes.
Oh, gamers.
You never fail to produce such delectable teenage melodrama. I mean, for real.
That end card, though.
Hell. That's the stuff. That's.
Unfortunately, it's in the wrong channel.
There we go. Quick, upload it to the chat.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Anyway. That
There was
was
episode 11.
actually like.
I was expecting more awkward humor out of this, not just like an awkward situation.
Yeah, I actually really liked how it went.
Kind of an easygoing episode this time around.
Yeah,
Trying to tie up some loose ends, perhaps a little bit.
a lot of loose ends.
A lot of loose ends, yeah.
I like all the scenarios that happened in this episode. Obviously, like I've said plenty of times in the episode, I've seen it all happen all too many times.
But that's part of the reason why I like this series so much is because they're really good at doing situations that I can attest are real.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you see a circle of teenage friends for any significant amount of time, and the relationships they have with one another.
I'm not sure if it's just teenage friends. I think it's specifically like our teenage friends. Because we had some pretty fucked up situations.
I'm saying though, I mean, this definitely is a good example of art imitating life.
Yeah. Yeah, the author of Gamers does a really good job of that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or I've seen too many relationships go down the shitter. Why not both? Hey. So, yeah, most cutesy, awkward group date at a theme park
gonna be
in his...
another episode. I was a little afraid, to be honest.
Yeah,
'Cause
this
that felt awful final.
I'm about to say, especially the ending, but this
So
will
there's
be
one more
finale.
next week, but
Well,
it does look a lot like Hinagiku from that Get Up from
Hayate.
the Combat Butler.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. Hinagiku is my favorite in that series.
Also, Karen in the the green and the sheer top with the twin tails, looking like an actual Sundara. She has become, she has accepted her destiny. Looking like a cute little Hylian, I guess. What? It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
so the only thing that, like, I'm thankful that in this specific episode, Tendo didn't go off the rail on the fact that Amano and Chiaki like disappeared for however fucking long.
I was expecting
and left
that,
her
yeah.
there in the middle of the fucking haunted house.
If she went ballistic, I'd be on her side.
Yeah, so would I.
Well, I mean, until she
was
figures out the truth.
Yeah, she was about to go ballistic until Amano said, "Oh, sorry, Chiaki passed out."
I'm glad that it stopped there
Yeah. True.
because I've seen people in real life who take that and are about to blow up, and even though something bad happens,
Right.
they still blow up and just make the whole situation so much worse.
with no justification
Well,
for doing it.
The only justification is you could have at least sent a text,
Yeah.
All right. Just tell me next time.
or in the case of Japanese phones, send an email. But
Meta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna use potential, like car and blow up between her and Tendo because of this situation with Chiaki to drive the story of the next episode, and that would have been kind of a cheap call, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm glad they didn't. Now, speaking of next episode, Amano's ankle. What the hell?
Amano stepped
Ow.
in the only
Ow.
open hole in the drain.
Ow. Ow.
Just his luck. So what? Tendo wants to plan a date, he can't go because of ankle injury, or he gets a cut, he gets infected, he dies of gangrene, or I don't know what. Yeah.
They're so far away from home, and he can't get home on his ankle, so they get to a hotel.
Oh, okay, creative. Just brace yourselves, Comic Head is coming.
Oh, I'm already looking. I mean, what?
You forgot the key word there. Winter Comic-Con.
Winter Comic
Winter Comic-Con is
Yeah, who the fuck puts a shock trap in a haunted house?
Actually, I
They
like
do
how
have-
they totally called it out, and he
still grabs
grabbed
it.
anyway.
Like I said, that's
There's
so
a shock
minor.
trap too. Okay.
Monkey see, monkey do. They're actually, I've seen it before. They're like arcade games where you like sit in the electric chair and it gives off like a light static charge, and you have to see how long you can endure it. So I mean, it is a real thing.
That's a different story.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think they're overdoing it a little bit here. But
Yeah, it's cheesy. It's slapstick.
I could see there
but,
being a slight shock trap in a haunted house.
You know, everything else is totally believable. You know, the river creatures falling from the ceiling, the jet of air. I can totally buy that.
Right. He's dumb enough to touch it after the explanation.
It's a mono.
True.
Anyway.
He only has a few brain cells as it is.
And boy, does he use them. Little smoothie grabbing on the Nintendo like that.
So, after all this, I'm fairly certain that Urahara and Agiri's relationship is well on the mend.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So we don't
Well,
have
she's nuzzling up to him and all.
we don't have to deal with those two in the trimangle anymore.
Well, it's back to a triangle. Not a
Yes,
cluster.
yes.
It
Now,
is now a trimangle.
The relationship alarm level has gone from how would you say clusterfuck down the snafu, and now it's back at triangle.
Yes.
So yeah, this.
And I am glad that Honoka, the Chiaki
Oh, yeah.
sister, I'm
This is-
glad that she's not like trying to jump in on this.
Right, she's like I mentioned before, she's being used as the sort of comical Emoto character to drive some of these situations, like basically
Critical hit.
She one hit KO.
One hit KO.
She connected with fissure or horn drill. Just no, you're done. Or he got hit by a Tomberry cloud.
Oh, God.
The other thing, so you were saying it went absolute clusterfuck to snafu to trimangle.
Which is appropriate, level 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Now, so in real life, we had similar situations, and it took 4 years to go from clusterfuck to trimangles.
So how's it going to affect the pacing of the series then, if you're trying to compare it to real life? They're only doing it in 12 episodes.
Yeah, I just want to put that out there. That like, I've had the majority of these situations happen, and it took
Just took forever to.
forever. It was so painful to deal with.
Well, I mean, that's like, we were talking about the classic overreaction when your significant other is hanging out with people of the opposite sex.
Right. Like you don't have like faith in them.
I feel that my experience, it's more of a teenager thing now. Of course, we still know a handful of people that can't hang out with the group of friends because there's people of the opposite sex in the group of friends.
I'm pretty sure anyone who has a Facebook account knows that too. Oh, to the drama.
But from my experience, it is more of a teenager thing.
Yeah, I will say, however, that the majority of our problems were between the ages of 17 and 22.
It's pretty accurate.
Like our group of friends continued the clusterfuckery all the way up until like 22,
mid-20s or so.
23.
Yeah. So
Just put out a scope there.
So if you're younger and you're watching us, and your parents say, "Oh, these are the best years of your life," look at them in the eyes and say, "Bullshit! I can't drive. I can't work full time. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm too young for security blankets. I'm too old. Oh no, I'm too old for security blankets. I'm too young for real sex. What the hell?"
Did you take that from somewhere?
Okay, that last bit I did. The rest was all me.
Okay.
Nah, he's been practicing that forever.
I was saying it just for this one moment. No. Like, what? 99.9% of my gags are usually, like, in the moment. And some I pull some lines I pull from other comedians.
Yeah, the last bit.
The security,
somebody.
Too old for a blanket, too young for sex. Till I still laugh in Bill Maher.
And what you don't know is the other half of it is also rehearsed profusely in the mirror.
Yeah.
That's the side of Otaku Saga that you don't see is DK yelling at himself in the mirror.
Now guess which is which.
Have fun discerning the which. But anyway, so yeah, we end off this episode with Amano
stepping
into the drain, breaking his ankle.
I can only assume because that's too random.
That is far too.
Yeah.
Well, it's too random that he would step in it and then be looking up with a worried look on his face.
Right.
Because if you just stepped in it and nothing happened, then you would pull your foot back out.
And I'm really, this is the big setup for the finale. Something about as innocuous as you can put into a romance story. Let's just face it, a lot of people knock the series for not involving enough gaming references and all that stuff.
Screw you, it's still funny.
It's still funny. It's a teenage romantic comedy.
This really felt like a final episode, and that did bother me, but I did look it up. There's going to be 12 episodes.
Okay, we get one more dose.
So, there is another episode next week.
And I wish we could have more of this. I don't want this to end.
I really want somebody. I really want somebody to translate the freaking light novels because I would read this series. Religiously.
Yeah.
I just want to find out, what Amongo of the Congo. Now, I'm just wondering what Amano's twisted ankle has to do with the story now. It's gonna haunt me for a week. What setup are they going for here?
And
I'm
are
guessing
they
the hotel setup?
You're guessing the hotel.
That's my guess.
You guys leave a comment about it. What do you think is going to happen with Amano's ankle? Does Tendo kiss it and make it feel better, or does she look elsewhere for healing?
And kiss it makes it feel better, and finds out she has a foot fetish. No, that hasn't.
All right, we're ending. So, let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
I got you flabbergasted. And thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and if you're interested in joining our Discord, ask for it in the comments below.
Congratulations, you flabbergasted yourself. That's going to do it for this episode of Anime Reaction, because I feel like ending this on the right foot.
That was the left.
On the right foot.
See you next time!